All right, we're going to go straight to questions. First, we will have Ted Lewis from the New Orleans Advocate. Go ahead and unmute, Ted.
Hello. Yeah, hi, Terrell.
How you doing?
All righty. A couple of questions. You were a finalist for the Comeback Player of the Year award. Tell me your journey through that, about the desire to come back and play your last year. Also, if the playoff expansion had gone through a couple of years this year, instead of this being just a bowl game, this would be Baylor in the Sugar Bowl in the quarterfinals against whoever won an earlier game. How do you feel about the idea of expanding the playoffs, since y'all would have been in it this year and also 2 years ago? And do you feel like that the players, just the idea of expanding the playoffs, and is that going to happen?
Well, first, just coming back, I got hurt in the Iowa State game last year, and it was a long road to recovery, and definitely a lot of rehab, a lot of working out, a lot of mental, physical toll. So just being able to be back and be back with the team this year was really fun. And then second, with all the playoff stuff, I think that'd be cool. I think expanding to however many teams would be a neat experience for a lot of teams to be in that type of environment and that type of game, to potentially win a national championship. But I think the guys are ready to play. We're excited to be able to do something that Baylor's never done here. We want to end the season on the right foot.
Okay, next we'll have Kevin Longquist with Sikkim Sports.
Yeah, Terrell, because of the fact that because this offense is so diverse in terms of the number of guys who have touches, like 5 different running backs have 400 yards or more, 6 different receivers have 20 catches or more. What's the challenge for you guys to pick your spots of who to try to contain, and obviously try and keep a lot of that stuff in front of you if you can?
Yeah, I think it starts with being solid in the run game, so we don't get that started, and then slowing down their tempo. I think a lot of that comes off of they're going fast and they're hitting each receiver. They're subbing in running backs and kind of making long drives and tiring out defenses. So I think early on stopping the run and then controlling the tempo early on in the game is going to be a huge part.
Okay, John Werner with the Waco Tribune-Herald.
Hey, Terrell, what does it mean to you to get back to this game and get a second chance at winning it? And what did you learn from that first one that maybe that could help you?
What's up, John? I think everybody's excited. A lot of people on this team were on the 2019 team, and I think being able to go and win the Big 12 championship game, and then have an opportunity to come and kind of end the thing right. This time in the Sugar Bowl has been, a good experience for everybody. And, I think it would just show the growth that we've had throughout these last couple of years if, we're able to go out there and, end it on the right note.
Okay. Jerry Hill with Baylor Bear Insider.
Hey, Terrell, what have you seen, or what was the key in the defensive line, the improvement there, and how they just kind of got better through the year?
What's up, Jerry? I think really, it goes back to coaching. Coach DJ does a great job with those guys the whole year. You could see them making strides and improvements throughout the season. I think pretty much every single one of those guys played their best game in the championship game. I think just coming off the ball, you see the physicality, getting knocked back and creating negative plays, and affecting the quarterback in the pass game, and then knocking guys back and affecting the run game too. I think all those guys really took it serious throughout the whole year and listened to what Coach Roberts was telling them, Coach DJ was telling them, and it paid off.
Okay, Curtis Quillen with KCEN TV in Waco.
Hey, Terrell. What is Coach Aranda like? I mean, we hear this really philosophical guy and who gets lost in like the process and in the football. I mean, What's he like in the meeting room? Is that just who he is 24/7, even when you guys are just talking to him in his office about anything except football?
Yeah, pretty much. He's the same person every day, which I think you kind of hit on that. But even more than just football, like when you go and ask him football questions, he'll give you a football response. But I think more than that, he's more interested in who you are and the type of person you are, and then that'll carry over to the football side.
Okay, we have Matt Lively with KCEN in Waco.
Hey, Terrell, what makes this program able to get through adversity from a few years ago with Art Briles to going to a Big 12 championship to a 2-win season and then becoming a Big 12 champion?
Yeah, I think it all revolves around the people. We've got great people on staff, great people as players, and when you go through hard things together, I think it builds a bond and a connection. And a lot of the guys that are here right now have done that and have been through what you just talked about. So I think it makes it easier right now to kind of just keep pushing.
Okay, we have time for one more. We'll go to Mandy Knight with KWKT Fox 44.
Hey, Terrell, kind of a similar question with Matt, but you were one of the guys who stayed along after being a redshirt freshman in 2017. After going through everything with the team and seeing where you guys are now, what's the biggest thing that you learned about yourself as an athlete and then also away from the game?
Yeah, I think, my time at Baylor has prepared me for a lot of things. I would say just keep pushing and, keep going. That's the biggest thing, coming back from injuries, setbacks, bad seasons, things like that. I think the biggest thing I could take away from all of that is, keep putting one foot in front of the other and keep pushing.